From Orange County and the campus of Chapman University, this is the Chapman Business Report.
We're talking the Shark Tank, pitch practice, all the things a young entrepreneur needs to survive and excel at as we continue to look at entrepreneurship on this segment of the Chapman Business Report. And Shan Steinmark, who's the director of the Leatherby Ctr for Entrepreneurship and Business Ethics, joins us to enlighten us on these things. Let's talk about pitch practice. And the Shark Tank, I mentioned, it's a commercial show that's very successful. How do you teach them to pitch? They can have a great idea. Maybe they're an introvert. Maybe they're too extroverted. What makes a good pitch to get first level financing or whatever they're seeking?
So we like the students and the teams to be pitching all the time. So they pitch to get in, they pitch to practice, to get into the Leatherby Ctr and the launch lab.
Or various other competitions around the country.
Exactly. And then we have periodic contests. There's a Chapman contest, there's a national contest, California Dreamin', that we host. But the more they get, it's really a matter of practice. I mean, probably none of us is any good when we start, but with a lot of practice, that's one of the best ways we learn. You think of sports or an artistic skill, they require practice. The myth is that there's a natural athlete or a natural artist out there, but for the most part, the best do a lot of practice, and so that's what we've set up. They practice to get in, they practice once they're there. We put them in front of real-life angels and VCs and CEOs.
Sure. Well, it's like we say in film or TV, fail to plan, plan to fail.
Right.
So I guess like anything else, the length of the time for pitches has become smaller.
Yep.
There's more people, entrepreneurs out there, and of course everybody's attention span, even older venture capitalists, is smaller, right? So you've got to make that message, on average, in the contest, how long do you get?
Well, we like to give people, the 12 slides, 12 minutes, 12 topics, but then there's 5-minute versions, and then there's even elevator pitches, that are, 30 to 60 seconds. And so we try to prepare our students for all of the above.
Literally elevator pitches. Because they're famous stories, I guess.
Well, certainly, crossing paths in the middle of the street, the middle of a business meeting or something, you want to be prepared to give that 30 to 60-second answer, which then may draw enough interest that you get 5 minutes, and then if that works, maybe you get 12 minutes, and so on. But each one of those is designed to get you to the next level where you can have a deeper conversation.
Leatherby Ctr and its launch labs, where these teams, it's built around a number of teams. You got to have one Chapman affiliated person, right? But that's what it's built around, right?
Yeah, I mean, the core is the launch lab where the actual teams get to do their work. Now, the Leatherby Ctr is a broader umbrella that includes our classes on entrepreneurship and incubators and accelerators. But the core of it is the student experience, trying to build a team, trying to build a product.
And that product can run the gamut. I mean, it can be. Well, we're going to meet a young in a future segment who created a better type of underwear. A place where you can put your cell phone in your underwear, or it can be a full-on invention. It can be something that's as high-tech, right? So is there one type that you like to encourage, or I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking an existing market, an existing product, and just doing it better?
Well, we take all comers. I mean, we're agnostic when it comes to whatever the technology is. What we're trying to do, though, is take advantage of what Chapman has to offer. So you've got film school, you've got an art and design school, we've got a law school, and we've got good relationships with those schools. And so, those students, we see a lot of them. They're also right in the neighborhood, if you notice. So anything creative, frankly, is fair game. And like you said, we've got a range from apparel to software to hardware to, you name it.
Only a few seconds on this segment, but you're big on mentoring, and even people who are maybe even still at the school but have recently left, the onus is on them to come back because they got some help at this launch labs and in the Leatherby Ctr to come back and give back.
So we've got several levels of mentors. We've got peer mentors, people that are still students, some of our thought leaders, people that have just graduated, and they have a closer relationship, frankly, than an old guy like me. And then we have more senior mentors that have been around the block, and then we have some people that are actually from the angel and investment community. So we've got kind of all levels of the growth cycle, if you will, and the students have all of those available.
Coast Angels, a big one out here. And we never got to your roadmap, how you go from getting that first funding to going public and cashing out.
Guess you have to have me back. That's the only answer, Pete.
I think you will, because you're a great guest. And
Thank you very much. It's been nice to be here.
Shan Steinmark, congratulations, new director of the Leatherby Ctr for Entrepreneurship and Business Ethics. Thanks for watching.